Let's check out a video by the channel. Spam Money, man. Not Spam Money. This is Jojo Fine. Jojo Fine, man. This is Dan Nainan. Calm down, Dan Nainan, man. I've heard of this guy and about him. It's insane. Insane things I heard about him. I think I watched a video a while ago on this guy. Some of the things that he does and the kind of person he is, man. And pretty insane, man. Pretty insane. But let me not spoil anything for those who probably don't know about the guy. Let's just hear what the boys have to say first, and then maybe we'll talk about him afterwards, if they don't cover enough, man. So let's just see what he's all about, man. Dan Nainan, man.
Well, I mean, I've been having this whole, I've had this fantasy now about the inauguration that, like he can't get any A-list acts. But there's certainly a lot of, there's some B-list acts he could definitely book.
Yeah, Dan Nainan.
That would be so tight.
Which I guess people were asking. They want some explanation of Dan Nainan because he's come up on the show.
Right,
the reason I don't really talk about him is because it's honestly he's fucking boring at this point.
Right.
I mean, Dan Nainan was funny 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
But
he's still funny.
He's still funny if he's new to you, but he's a limited gimmick. So
that's like I said, I'm glad we spent 20 minutes talking about him on our show today.
Yeah. Well, it's important for me because I've known Dan for like 5 years.
I just found out about him. So.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. People were asking about it, and so Dan is this half Indian, half Japanese comedian that was born in 1952.
Where does he buy his sushi?
52.
Where does he buy his sushi?
At 7-Eleven.
Yeah, because
why? Because he's half Japanese.
He's half Indian.
Yeah.
Is he's red Indian or is he?
Did you ever hear Joe Robinson going off about that bit on the Rob and Joe show?
No.
He's just like, they don't sell sushi at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They sell it at like Walgreens, but they don't have it at 7-Eleven.
Does he have hearing aids on? Yeah. Macaulay Culkin's little brother's got hearing aids in this movie. That's deep.
Oh, she looked good.
Could you excuse us a minute, Dad? I'm ugly.
Why is she suddenly 7 years younger than she was in the last scene? Anyhow, so Dan Nainan is he's an old guy.
He's old as shit.
Started doing open mics in DC in probably like 2005, and then sort of rubbed people the wrong way, and eventually just sort of he found it that the best path for a career for him was going to be to lie to people, lie to clubs and bookers, and say that he's like so and so's opener or whatever. He used to he just like got Robert Schimmel's schedule and would call clubs as soon as they booked Schimmel and like be like, "Hey, this is Rob Schimmel's agent. I'm trying to get the booking information for his opener Dan Nainan." And the clubs would be like, "Whoa, what do you mean his opener?" And then he'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, he has an opener that he brings with him that has to be there. So if you could get the hotel information." And then they would book Dan. And after like a couple months of that, I guess, Schimmel was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Why do they keep booking him?" And so Dan lost that deal.
And then he moved on to Russell Peters. I'm David Brenner's opening.
Yeah. Well, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm sure it is, knowing Dan. But when Robert Schimmel died, Dan emailed Schimmel's brother and was like, "Yeah, Robert was a fucking asshole and a piece of shit."
What? That's terrible.
Oh, yeah, Dan's a sociopath. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Well, he also had that Russell Peters.
Yeah, he does the Russell Peters thing where I think Russell talked about it on What the Fuck or something. Dan also tried to pay like $5,000 to have Mark Maron have him on. What the Fuck?
There's a really
good
episode of What the Fuck where he reads the letter and he doesn't say Dan's name, but he's like, "I am a corporate comedian. I've made more money this year than you will make in your entire life." Jesus Christ. Yeah. And you're too much of a coward to have me on your pod.
I love it. So my exposure to Dan was through Joe Robinson, I guess. And like Joe was doing that Kurt Shackelford Hyatt room.
The Hyatt.
And he meets Dan, and Dan was like hosting, and Dan's talking about, I make $300,000 a year doing stand up, and then like, Joe's like, "Then why are you doing a $10 spot?"
Right.
In the lobby of a hotel.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
Laugh right at the Hyatt.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a $50 spot, thank you.
All right. Well, So then fucking Dan, because he's super defensive, is like, fuck Joe Robinson, fuck Rob Mayer, ha ha ha. Here's a picture of me and my Tesla. Here's me in the Acela waiting room. I don't know why you think that's a brag that he shows up too early for his train. It's not like a flight. There's no security.
Yeah, it's like the
You
Admiral's...
just go there and get on the fucking train. And he goes there and hang out in the clubhouse with no one else, by the way.
Just alone.
Yeah. So if you shit talk Dan, he'll put you on his enemies list and he'll just email you constantly. He really hates JL Coven. Yeah, he fucking despises him. So he'll bring him and Josh Homer up all the time as guys that he's doing better
elbows,
than.
dude.
All right, so are we going to talk about Dan?
Yeah, we're talking. I'm just looking at titties on the TV, dude. It's not my fault.
What's
you
her
put a
name?
movie
Rachel?
with titties on this fucking screen, and I'm supposed to pay attention?
Rachel Lee Cook got some jumbo yum-yums in
She does, dude.
It distracted stuff.
Anyway, they did, dude. That's the first unsheathing of her titties.
It's a big moment in the movie.
Damn, she is fucking hot, dude.
All right, Nick.
All right. Yes. Back to Dan Nainan.
I'm only doing it because people ask. So I preface this with I don't give a shit about Dan.
No, I just
me.
look. All I'm saying is, you
Gotcha.
can't be mad if if I look at titties every once in a while.
No, I get it. Hey, it's a PG-13 movie, guys. It's pretty fucking saucy. I don't understand how a 30-year-old man.
Come on, first of all,
is gonna
bitch, I'm
not be able to look at
27.
A-cup breasts in a
and they're not A-cup.
There you go, man. I'm sure most of you know about the guy, You heard Nick describe him pretty well, yeah, there you go, man. Dan Nainan, man. I remember just stumbling across this video on YouTube one time, and I think this guy had done like a mini doc of the guy, on the guy, I remember just being blown away by the stuff that he does, You speak ill of him or just negatively about him, he puts you on his enemy list and sort of like on an email chain and just constantly sends you stuff, just telling you about how successful he is. Here I am, here's a picture of my car, here's how well I'm doing, here's how much I'm making, blah blah blah. Just kind of guy, man. Pretty interesting, man. Pretty interesting. There are some pretty good docs out there on the guy. I wouldn't call them docs. Just people just made videos about him. Very interesting, man. Very interesting. Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.